Hey, everybody, it's Dr. E. Um, I'm coming before you with an encouraging word, and I'm usually speaking to those that are married, marriage restoration, and those that are standards. But this word is for pretty much everyone that is a believer. I'm always posturing myself to hear God and to hear what it is that He is saying to His people in this day and time. And so as I was in the store real quick, went to go and get some cafe con leche. It's a little cool down here. And so I went to grab the cafe con leche, and I was speaking with my sister, my older sister. And we were just talking about God and, what He's doing in this day and time, and it just dropped in my spirit so heavy. And this is for the people of God. God is positioning you. God is positioning you right now. Right now, excuse me, you are being positioned. And you may not understand everything that's happening. You may not understand why things are happening around you, why a shifting is taking place around you, why those that used to be with you may not be with you anymore, why there are people that's coming into your life that may not be people that you usually are around, why there's a time of separation where God is kind of separating you from other people, or separating you from the things that you used to do, or separating you from things that you used to listen to, or separating you from places that you used to go to. He's positioning you. You are being positioned right now. Right now. Man of God, woman of God. And it is a season that you may not necessarily like. It doesn't feel good. But you're being positioned for what's to come in your life. You are being positioned right now for what's to come in your life. You're not being positioned for tomorrow. You're not being positioned right now for next week. You are being positioned right now for what's going to take place in the next 5 years, what's going to take place in the next 10 years, what's going to take place maybe even next year or the next 2 years. You are being positioned right now for what's to come, people of God. Let me give you practical. As I go back and as I look on those 8 years of separation with myself and my husband, it did not feel good. It was very hard. It was very challenging. The circle around me changed. People changed. People came. People left. Those that started with me, after it became so hard and it didn't look like it was going to be happening, fell off by the wayside. They said they were going to be standing with me until they saw the manifestation of God's promises. When it didn't look like it was coming, they fell off by the wayside. But there were some that stood until they saw the manifestation of His promises, because they took God at His word. What am I saying? What is God saying? Those 8 years that we went through, because believe it, when I was being positioned, God was also positioning my husband. Those 8 years was for what's happening in my life right now. What's happening in his life right now. What's happening in the ministry that God has given us right now. When I was just talking to a young lady, when I was prostrate on the floor and I didn't understand, God, this hurts. I don't get it. I don't know what I did to deserve this. This is painful. I don't know what this is. Who does this? Why is this happening? When that was happening back then, that was for me to be able to stand in authority today and speak to someone's marriage and speak to a wife and help her to understand God's transformative power. Back then was for now. You are being positioned. You are being positioned. This is for any born again, blood washed believer. This is not only for marriage, you all. This is for anybody that loves God, that serves God, that trusts God, and cannot understand right now why you are experiencing this. What you are going through right now is for what's to come. You're being positioned for what's to come. You don't get it now, but you're being positioned for what's to come. You are being positioned for what's to come. I didn't understand why God kept saying there are things sometimes I post and it says, stay the course. 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 What he's doing right now is positioning you. You're being positioned so that you can cause an impact for the kingdom of God. You are being positioned right now so that you can cause an impact for the kingdom of God. You're being positioned, people of God. This is Dr. E. God bless you.